Hey guys, welcome back here to today's edition of Advanced Bass Fishing, and appreciate you guys checking out today's video. You guys, today we're going to be talking about what I consider probably one of the most underrated lures in bass fishing today. I've been fishing this bait for probably close to 10 years now, and it just has not caught on for some reason. I think a lot of people don't even know about it, but I catch a ton of fish on this thing and nobody hardly ever uses it. So I'm going to show you guys what it is in today's episode and give you guys some tips and advice on how to catch fish on it here. Also, guys, before we get started, two quick things I want to remind you of. Solar Bat has got a get ready for spring sale going on with my Signature Series glasses right now, my RB2s and 3s. Right now, you can get them 30% off along with everything else on the website there. I'll put my Solar Bat link in the description of this video if you guys would like to pick up a couple pair of my glasses here. If you're just going to get one pair, guys, I'd get the high contrast yellow lens. It's the most versatile lens under every fishing condition. And also, guys, real quick, we still have the special run going for about another week or so on my Blaukat Throwback jig with the black with the blue tinsel, guys. This is a real specific color. We don't offer this color at Tackle Warehouse. You have to go through the Cumberland Pro Lures website, which I'll put in the link in the description here. But this is just a special run on one of my favorite colors, which is black with blue tinsel, guys. This is an awesome fish catching black and blue jig. So if you guys want to pick up a couple, I'll have my Cumberland Pro Lures link in the description, so appreciate that. Okay, guys, I want to show you what this is. It's called the Edo Shiner Jerkbait from Megabass here. And as a size comparison here's the famous Megabass Vision 110 that everybody uses. You can sort of see the design features on it. And here is the Edo Shiner next to it. The Edo Shiner is probably about an inch longer, close to an inch longer, a little bit higher on the sides. It's got more of a rounded back. It's just a larger profile bait, as you can see. Let me see if I can get a real good side to side comparison. It's probably the best way you can look at it right there. Okay, now this is it, the Edo Shiner, guys. I've been using this for close to 10 years now. And the main difference between the Edo Shiner and any other jerkbait out there is the erratic action this bait has. This has a very aggressive, erratic action to it. So say, for example, when you're fishing, the Megabass Vision 110 here, it'll dart, pretty significantly depending upon how hard you twitch it. But the Edo Shiner, you see the lip design is quite a bit different on it here. The Edo Shiner, it goes a little deeper and it really darts hard side to side. It's a very aggressive moving jerkbait. There's nothing subtle about it. And guys, under certain situations when the bass are aggressive and they're really chasing a lot, you cannot beat the Edo Shiner, guys, for triggering a reaction strike from aggressive fish. That is when I use it, is when I feel that the bass are aggressive and if they want to capitalize on something that a little bit larger meal. The Edo Shiner is over 5 inches long. It's pretty high on the side, so I consider it a large jerkbait. It'll run about on 8-pound test line with a long cast. It's going to get down probably 8 feet or so in that zone, depending on how long your cast is. But again, it's an aggressive action jerkbait. It's actually what it is. If you guys are familiar with the trick darter that Megabass makes, see if I got one hanging up here. Sort of a larger version of the trick darter. Here's the trick darter, which is one of my favorite Megabass lures. So the Edo Shiner is like a larger version of the trick darter, pretty much. Okay, so when do you want to use the Edo Shiner, guys? And like I said, I'll link this in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description if you guys would like to pick up a couple of them there. They got a big color selection. That link in the description if you guys would like to get some. Here is when I fish an Edo Shiner. Okay, there's several things that sort of have to line up here. First of all, the Edo Shiner works the best when the water temperature is about 55 to 70 degrees. That's sort of that window. So that window can be during the springtime of the year or the fall, just 55 to 70 degree water. I like it in what I call fairly clear water, not gin clear water, but I like water visibility is sort of like 3 to 5 foot visibility is perfect for it. But the main thing with the Edo Shiner, since it's an aggressive bait and it's a larger bait, the fish have to be in an aggressive chasing mood to really bite this thing. This is not a good type of a jerkbait to use if the fishing is tough. Say, for example, you got a bright bluebird sky with not much wind, fishing's tough overall, maybe you have a lake that doesn't have a lot of good fish in it, probably not going to be the best choice. But if you have a lake that's got a decent population of like 3-pound class fish or something, and you get a day that is like overcast, windy, a little bit warm, combined with the water clarity that I just talked about, sort of that 3 to 5 foot visibility, you're going to whack them on the freaking Edo Shiner. It's just that those are the conditions that make a bass really aggressive, and this is the bait to match that. And the whole key in bass fishing, guys, is you have to match the level of aggressiveness or the level of non-aggressiveness in a bass to your lure color and your lure profile and your retrieve. Everything like that's got to match. So, for example, if you had a tough fishing condition, the little Megabass Trick Darter is probably going to be better. Smaller bait, but in the more aggressive conditions, the larger bait like the Edo Shiner is going to, you'll really be able to capitalize on catching those bigger fish. So here it'd be a perfect scenario. If I'm going fishing, say for example, it's March or April, water temperatures in the mid 50s to mid 60s. It's a cloudy, rainy, windy type of a day, water visibility 3 to 6 foot. That's the bait I'm going to use, and you're going to catch some good fish on it. Now, that is for largemouth and spotted bass and smallmouth and impoundments. The Edo Shiner is also really good for northern smallmouth. So all you guys that fish up north on the Great Lakes and, Lake St. Clair, Champlain, all that type of stuff, those big famous northern smallmouth fisheries, big smallmouth love the aggressiveness of the Edo Shiner. So this is a really good bait to throw all summer long for northern smallmouth. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to clue you in on it. I don't understand why this bait has not gotten more popular, because it is a freaking killer. I've caught tons of good fish on it. Megabass Edo Shiner, put the link in the description there, and hope you guys try one out because it'll definitely get you some good ones. So anyway, I hope you guys are well. We'll talk later.